Hi, this is a quick intro to highlight the similarities of the application that I have and what the company desires. Although I do not have one in specific that hones all of the features, but instead I have multiple applications that I've worked on that have some similarities, and I would like to highlight those and showcase the relations between what you guys desire in your application and what I've done so far. So for starters, I want to go over Tapic Chrome extension. Tapic is a tabbing manager. It saves all of the current tabs. You could create a card um, to save your tabs and your links. Um, and you could have them by category. So some of the features and highlights that this application has in comparison to what you guys have, it's the rendering. It would render the cards. One of the features of and part of the application that you guys have is also rendering posts, rendering feeds. So that's one of them. Another would be keeping track of like the breadcrumb of the location and the categories and subcategories. I would say in comparison that would be like the category section that I have here, and from there it would show like the specific core. I know it's a bit of a stretch, but it's in somewhat similar and it's really simple to do and implement. Another would be the search bar. For the search bar, I saw you guys have that icon. I have one as well. I'll do Ruby. Enter. So it would have anything regarding to Ruby in the search bar. And another is the card menu. I see that you guys have on the workshop, on the Skytop workshop. You guys have like a set of menus for that workshop. I have a different one. Like this one would actually give me details in regards to the card. It's kind of what the workshop has. It has details, informations. I could edit it directly, categories, so on and so forth. That under an administration position, they could do so as well. They could just go through the process if you guys would desire and want to carry on. This would be a feature that could be added where the person could make a change on the go. I'm just gonna close this. In regards to the menu plans, I mean, I have this as a set menu for like adding tabs, going back through the editing, um, changing the color of the desire of the person, and then deleting or favoring or locking the tabs. I'm not got so much into it. It's tab manager. I just want to show what the highlighting comparisons are to what you guys have and from what I've created thus far. Um, Another one that I've worked on that is more to the look and layout of your desired application is white and blue autocells. This company, unfortunately, is in hibernation state. So I have not carried on and continued and finished this application. This is basically somewhat of a template, but something that's still in progress. It's pending, basically. So as you see here, this is basically home navigation. Um, Basically, the make and models and information of the cars. Basic a jumbotron carousel of showing off the cars that they currently have. Um, Same here, showing up a layout of whatever cars they have in deals, card reviews, and like I said, there's a lot of this is basically templates, just because the company is in hibernating state. So reviews about us, and the footer. Also, I currently let me close this. I should not be showing. This is not part of it. Um, I'm going to show just to resize and show that it is all responsive. So this is a responsive state. And as we drop down, it's compiling all together, redirecting, re-rendering, sorry, the whole page to a small size. and to mobile. And here's navigation. Right. And same goes with Tapic. Well, actually, it's not meant for mobile, so I didn't carry on. It's mainly just for computer, but it's basically rendering for large, mid, and small. Um, and then I didn't work on any smaller just because it's not meant for mobile. Um, so just to hone on WB is basically, the similarities are the Geometron, as I mentioned before, the information feed, the footer, and just basically the layout of the page itself. It's very informative. It's full of content, right? The other one I want to go over is Quizity. Quizity is an application that I'm currently working on. It's not fully finished yet. It's a quizzing application, and like I said, it's still in the works. As I click here, it's still there. The search is still not functioning. And sorry, I don't want to reiterate and go back. Tapic was actually made with Angular 7 and the Chrome Extension API. This was done in Angular JS. The white and blue was done in Angular JS. And currently, Quizity is being built on React and Ruby and Rails as a backend. So just to show off part of the information here, the highlights. So Quizity right here just renders the quizzes that are created. Its similarities in relating is to basically the creation of a workshop. What would the process be to make a workshop? Obviously, the design standpoint is going to be different, but the purpose is the same. So let's say I'll make a quiz, go over title. I'll do like Dino, basics. Select the category. I'll say it's programming related. I could pick up an image, put it in there, or I could just grab and make it a URL. As of now, I kind of have as a placeholder, I have Dino, copy image address, and then I'll set it in here, and it'll represent here. The purpose of this is just for the person to have a more visual aspect of what they're creating when it comes to the post. That could also be added. Add a question. I'll just do like questions 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna go so forth on this because I don't want to divert the purpose of this video. This is just for the person to see mobile, like how it would look when it comes to making the questionnaire and the answers. So it's right here, question 1, 2, 3, add questions, so on and so forth. And then next, and then I'll select the difficulty. I'll say advanced, private or no, it doesn't matter. So the point is, as the person's making changes and creating the workshop per se, they could have a display next to it as they can see as how it's being created and how it would look as in progression. And of course, in calculating, in this per se, I was just calculating every question depending on the amount of characters, the time it would take to actually take the quiz. So I will finish, I'll do create, and as I go down, I go have it here. This is a question here. So next subject, this is an application that me and a friend did back in Flatiron. It's a quizzing application. Difference from what I have, this one is actually through imagery. I'll just make a user just for the sake of time. So John Doe or Joe and Doe, it doesn't matter. J Doe, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in the image of the user, which is okay. I'm already logged in. I just want to do join. Oh, I forgot. It's J Doe. There we go. Okay, so profile edit. I don't want to carry on too much on this. Start a new game. And the purpose of this one is basically making an account, logging into an account, editing accounts, and going over what it is on your page, on the company's page, is the Skytop section version 4. It has a feed of questions on the opinions, I guess, and I want to show this in part how I could implement it, or basically showcase what I've done when it comes to that. So I'll do a film. I'll do a start game. And basically, this is what it is. It's basically a game of like, hey, if you get the right answer, it'll show the next crop of the image. If you kind of guess what the image would be, then you could just take a chance and then put the information what you think this image would be. Just to give it an illustration, I have no idea what this answer would be, so I would just click whatever. I guess it was correct, and it'll give me the crop. I guess this will be the Lion King. I will put this. It'll basically tell me, hey, yeah, I messed up somewhere. I'm gonna give it a try. Not sure. Okay, that wasn't it. Point is, this is the showcase. This is what I want to show. So the next one is my personal portfolio. It's the new one. It's still in the works. Reason why I want to show this is basically the navigation system, since I don't have one that's presented on the other applications. It's still in the works. I'm still working on it. I don't want to scroll any further down because it's still in work in progress. I just want to showcase the URLs for links for further information of the company and the navigation, right? The other one is basically my personal portfolio, but it's version 1. It's one that I've done back in 2017, 2016, regardless. So I want to focus on the contact. Purpose of this is because many of the companies, what I see so far, when it comes to contacts, they could have that contact information form of like, hey, do you want to contact us? You want to talk to us about this, X, Y, and Z, whatever the case. So I just want to show this. This is also something that I have experience on, is making forms for contacts. And that's about it. That's all I have. Please feel free to contact. Let me know any feedback. I'll be waiting, and thank you.